Hey, collective. Okay, so um, I felt to make this video for a friend and for everyone else who is healing after a toxic relationship with emotional manipulation, lies, deceit, betrayal, just unreal Springer crap, right? More drama than Days of Our Lives and all those um, soap operas that growing up, my all the women in my family used to like to watch, but I never cared for all that drama. I was like, good lord. Too much drama for my mama. I'm peaceful, harmony. I'll take a good, boring relationship, long term, best friend, simple, which I've always had since high school. I had long term relationships. My high school sweetheart was, we were together for 5 years before we left for college. And then, yeah, got married right out of boot camp and or not boot camp, after 2 years in the Navy, and then, yeah, just a naval officer, just, plain old boring military wife, and I loved it. And then Air Force wife. So, um, yeah, we had great good times with the kids, giving them stability and love and a good, stable home. So when I see people going through hard times like that, I know. I mean, like my mom had 5 marriages, and so I mean, people would say that my life was unstable, but I never noticed it because I was a kid, right? And I had friends, and as a teenager, at 14, I was in a foster home, which was one and only. So blessed to be in one where I had peace and harmony and didn't have to yell here with the yelling and screaming because yeah, it's not normal, and there is mental health issues in that, and it's not healthy for the kids. Kids don't need to be, going through that. They need to, um, have a good childhood, and there's games that people play sometimes when they're hurting and they haven't healed, and so for those who are getting out and finally opening their eyes to what spirit is trying to show you, that whether you have kids with someone or not, it's not healthy to be with someone who is manipulative like that, or trying to say you'll never see the kids again if you don't do what I say. There's laws against that, and there's a lot of men who win because of a malicious woman, and vice versa. There's a lot of women who win because of a malicious man, a narcissist, um, someone who is emotional, manipulative, just trying to one up you, shoot your self esteem, control you, because they don't want to face the piece of shit that they really are. So it's not your problem, it's their problem. Okay? You're being a good person, taking care of the bills, taking care of your family, doing all you can. Just focus on that, and all that shit that they're saying. Get a restraining order, call 911, protect yourself, protect your kids, write everything down, call your attorney. You have rights. Put your courage hat on. Do it for your kids. Your kids are watching, and let them know this is how you deal with a bully. This is how you stand up for yourself. And I am taking care of you. And this is for your best and highest good by going to court and making this right, doing it right. Okay? Because if you're doing what's right, you're fine. You're fine. All those little manipulation bullshit stuff is what it is. Call a spade a spade. Do not let someone try to control you or knock you down or tell you you're lesser than, you're not enough. You're, to a blow on your, to make you insecure, make you feel less confident, say that, um, you know, you suck in bed, you I don't know. Just just think of everything that could be horrible, horrible from an ugly, ugly heart, a ugly mouth with a heart that probably only cares about money, obviously, when human feelings aren't of value. That's what's more of value. And that's what also spirit is saying. Someone here is a good dad. Someone here or know someone who is ungrateful. Someone here is very worried, not feeling well, and is not feeling happy and loving and living with abundance. That's another clue spirit is trying to show. Spell work doesn't work. Stay in high vibes and return to senders times 10. Your spirit teams, your ancestors got your back, especially if you're in the collective, chosen one. Okay. You have higher standards. You have a special assignment with God. And God is trying to say, I got your back, but where are you? Someone here is learning emotional intelligence, has emotional intelligence. Good job. Someone here has self love or knows someone with self love. Someone here has moved on or knows someone who moved on. And someone here likes walks on the beach or will have a walk on the beach or know someone who likes walks on the beach. Yeah, so let's get some cards going. Holy Spirit, clear the energies. So, other than that, hope you guys are doing well and happy and living in your best and highest good. Because that way we pull up everyone else, right? Archangel Metatron, please protect our technology and the collectives. Return to senders times 10. Any nefariousness. Archangels in the four corners of my room and the collectives and our home and everything that has to do with us, our loved ones, our pets, our cars, everything. These cards. Thank you. Asked to channel this your way, not my way. And thank you for your rewards and your abundance and for your divine protection. And thank you for just holding the collective close and keeping them protected and raising our vibrations, keeping us on our mission, focused with a sharp point. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, so, all right. So we've got a wheel of fortune and it's upright. So good karma. All right. Someone here is getting good karma. Okay. So let's see. Going after an emotional, manipulative, draining, probably a energetic vampire relationship. Needs Jesus. Okay, so remind yourself that it's not your fault. It's their problem. You are fine. You're doing everything that's right. Um, it's important to block contact. It's crucial to block all forms of contact with a manipulator. This includes blocking emails, phone numbers, and any messages sent through friends or family members. If you share children with the manipulator, setting firm boundaries and exploring options for co parenting may be necessary or full custody. Get support from those close to you who understand your situation, who are for your highest and best good, and you need to use your divine guidance, your gut feelings, not someone who's jealous or going to. Um, Even people in your family can, you can tell them everything, and then they go behind your back and tell that person something. Maybe they might be forming something up against you. It's horrible what I've seen people that can do in those low vibrations. When you're ready, you'll be able to forgive them. Okay, so forgive them, but you have strong boundaries. I forgive you. I lighten my load. I release you. My heart is healed. And don't let them think, oh, they can just slither their snaky way back in. No, you have to stand firm. Establish clear boundaries. Be willing to walk away if they are not willing to change. They have to change their toxic ways, absolutely. And I have a lot of friends who had to do that with their parents who were alcoholics and, said, "Hey, you wanna see your grandkids? You can't drink around them." And they did. They cleaned it up, and they were the best grandparents until they passed away. Or getting drunk and calling late at night, abusing people, yelling and screaming about things that we have nothing to do with. Come on now. Everyone had to get answer machines and not answer the phone. And just make clear boundaries no matter how mad they get. Because what are they going to do? Control you? They're out of control because they need to find their own happiness. Lower your standards? But no, do not lower your standards. Treat others as you would want others to treat you. Okay, well, that has to be equal, give and take. And someone who's rational in the mind, truthful, someone logical, and also has emotional intelligence. Okay, this is what our self knowing what we're worth. Peace. We're worth peace. We're worth harmony. We're worth having a good life. Treat others as you would want others to treat you. I like, yeah, but it has to be equal. Listen and learn to accept the concerns of others when they're feeling disrespected, controlled, or feel you're acting with no regard for their boundaries. Okay, but they have to talk calmly and rational, and maybe a mediator there, or who knows? Sometimes it gets um, someone wants to slash your tires or break the law like that. That's criminal. No, we have rights. When someone is at public harm, causing public harm to themselves or anyone else, 911, and they can get a checkup from the neck up, and that's the law. Learn to take no for an answer. Focus on self care, self love, and compassion for yourself. Yeah, you deserve respect and respect yourself. Doing self care. Accept that you can't always have things your way. Okay, well, not when it has to control another person. You know, if you love somebody, let them go. They come back, that was meant to be. And if they don't, then still let it be. It's just easy as that and still be fine. It's okay. We didn't have to have relationships when we were in grade school. And if someone lives alone and people want to talk, let them. I mean, it just shows they're if they're educated or not, okay, or they have emotional intelligence. And if they are slow and dumb, do you feel safe with that person driving your car? Do you feel safe with that person handling your money? I mean, seriously, we need to be very careful and use our discernment and use our divine guidance. It will save us a lot of time, energy, grief, money. Um, someone could be a spiritual hater talking down on because Jesus Christ is in my soul group and um, my gatekeeper. And anyone wants to have a problem with that, well, that's your problem. Click off. Stop watching. Stop stalking me. Easy as that. But, you know, you may hate me, but you respect me. And other than that, we need, s- we, we are brothers and sisters in Christ. So I have my beliefs, respect that. You have your beliefs, you know, it is what it is. I accept that. I may not agree. You may not agree. And that's life. You think a president of the United States goes, runs, expects everyone to kiss their ass? No, there's going to be a lot of dirt diggers and lies and slander. You think they have to care about that? No, they have to stay focused on the job. So we need to train ourselves to stay focused on our job and do the best we can. And that's what it is. And if anyone else has shit to say, that's what it is, bullshit. And don't let it affect you because um, they're not your friends. So don't go around trying to please people who don't even care about you or spend money that you don't have to try and impress people who don't give a shit. I'd rather be the person wearing a Walmart t-shirt or something, you know, simple. The real successful, wealthy people don't flash it. They don't cause attention to themselves. They don't cause attention to themselves. They stay on the down low, you know. And I'm not knocking designer stuff. I like designer stuff, but I don't spend money I don't have. It's like um it's important to know what's real in life, right? Wisdom, freedom. Um, if a bomb hit today, would all that shit matter? No. Service to others. Your neighbors need a can of food. Are you going to share it or are you going to lock them out? Shit like that. And it happens. So my parents were and family grew up in the Vietnam War. My grandparents met during World War II, and I have military members, so I think I have um, a more deeper meaning of what service to others is and helping each other out when it comes to dealing in war times, dealing with making it with the best we can. And I'll tell you what, my economics class, I watched The Grapes of Wrath. And every time I came home, I would say, damn, I'm so depressed. Our teacher in economics is making us watch Grapes of Wrath. And it's about the Great Depression. And, people, it was horrible where the banks were taking their food. I mean, their work, their farms. It was just horrible the way that they were bullied by the elites and people were looking for work. They had to pack up everything they owned. Luckily, that they had a car and look for work. And they would form camps and they lived in tents. And I'm telling you, I mean, like they had holes in their shoes and worked for just a little bit of money. And people who died, they just laid their bodies outside the camp, and it was just unbelievable. So, if you really want to feel grateful for what we have, watch The Grapes of Wrath. Take a look at history, and you'll really see the value of human kindness. So, here we go with Narc-wise, thriving post narcissist trauma. 5 ways to counteract the narcissist gaslighting, where they try to make you think that you're piece of shit, less than them because they're jealous and have mental illness. NARC is about helping you inoculate yourself from abusive narcissists and heal your wounds by growing healthy self love. Reclaim your freedom and joy and start your recovery journey now. The first step to counteract gaslighting is becoming aware that what's happening. The pickle is that if you are a target of gaslighting, the principal symptom is mistrust of your take on reality. So, how do you know if you are being gaslit or not? Rest assured, gorgeous ones, everything you need to cut through the fog of gaslighting and conquer it. The truth, let's keep it real. You have inside you right now. It's just a matter of connecting with these resources. And this is what we do in social services. Social workers give resources for your tailor made needs. Okay. This article arms you with exercises to rebuild trust in yourself by doing just that. Using these practices, you will firmly root yourself in reality and come face to face with the brutal truth of what the narcissist is and what they are doing to you. Although a jarring wake up call, the gift of this is that with recognition of the abuse you are enduring, you can begin detaching from the narcissist and end the soul destroying entanglement. For more tools on breaking the narc's spell, read Emotionally Unhook Yourself and Starve the Narcissist of Supply. Here's how. And there's a link here. So if you want to check that out, it's Emotionally Unhook Yourself. If there's a website. Okay, so that is also on narcwise.com. And then that will pull up. Let's read that. Why is it important to starve the narcissist? Because whilst while you are still feeding the narc with supply through your reactions, it is. They want to get a reaction out of you, whether it's positive or negative. They feed off that because they can keep yelling and screaming. Crazy. You necessarily remain in the cycle of abuse. Therefore, breaking the cycle of abuse starts with emotionally unhooking. When you starve the narcissist, your journey of freedom begins. Those with narcissistic personalities disorder, NPD, feed their self beliefs by hoarding the attention and admiration from those who surround them. This is known as narcissistic supply and is arguably a form of addiction, and that's devil energy. Okay. Sage. Sage away. Okay. So, this is the narcs. This is what the narcs live for, quite literally. Everything they do is to secure supply. Ideally, supply for the narcissist is positive, where adoration confirms views on their entitlement, grandiosity, and superiority all around those around them. This is this isn't all that makes them tick though. They are also almost equally happy with negative attention. So long as the spotlight is on them, they are being fed. And you, my dear, are the feast. Not. Things start to fall into place when we comprehend that whilst adulation is the narc's juice, so is their need to wield power and control over others. Hence, it makes sense that in this absence of worship, being able to command negative attention via emotional reactions is similarly fulfilling as a form of supply. Worship. So they think they're God. Hmm. Let's see if a tower comes up. Show us this. Show us this narcs. How divine's handling this narc of worship being worshipped. Okay, so God is working on them and their party life with the sword of truth because they want money. God's going to have a victory. Humble their ass. This is the truth. A new creative. Make them move. And divine's coming in fast. And the narc will get a piece of their own medicine. Well, energy is energy. You can't kill energy. Comes right back, right? In this way, you are still their focus of attention, and they are proving to themselves that they do, in fact, have power over you. Not. After all, you probably wouldn't bother to engage in negative and harmful situations when the person involved is inconsequential to you, right? Just ignore them. Ignore them, call 911. Consider just a slice of narcissistic manipulation, gaslighting, triangulation, isolation, devaluation, denial, projection, smear campaigns, control, invalidation, word salads, generalizations, twisting the truth, refusing to take accountability, threats, moving the goalposts, expecting perfection. The list goes on. Hello, what more do we need to get away from the psychopath? 911. Seriously, they want to come and disrupt our peace and harmony. Call the police. They're coming at you by law. They act like that. They can, by law, be taken into the hospital and get a medical evaluation, maybe even stay in medical. And if it's criminal, then jail, because if they're a harm to society and disrupting the peace, that's what we pay taxes for. Remove the problem, not with addiction, face it. Someone sitting in their power, using their wisdom. Don't look at what you lost with the Four of Cups, okay? Find your new dreams, heal, turn around, and see you have two cups right behind you. and the bridge is still there. It's okay. Everyone deserves peace and harmony, even the narcissist, but they're going to have to heal and learn it for themselves without disrupting everyone else or trying to control everyone else because that's the law. They need to grow up. Okay, so there's a page of cups, right? And with a fish. So the page is still young and immature, not an emperor. See the difference? This is like 20, 30-year old. And this is an ancient soul. Okay. This is a boss who runs an empire, sitting in his throne, knows his power, his authority, and he takes no crap. Guards, take him away, and it's done. Next. This sounds all very much doom and gloom, but it is raising your awareness of what drives their behavior and offers insight as to how you begin to reclaim your power. Yes, turn your pain into power, heal, and put your courage hat on and to handle your business like the emperor, divine masculine, or empress, divine feminine, who is the same. That's the equivalent. They're a pair who takes nobody's shit, who won't hesitate to call the police and have them checked. If anyone disturbs their peace, guards, police, they need a checkup from the neck up because they're a harm to society. You know, get them off my property. They need to heal and get professional help. And hooking from these patterns will take effort and time, but you can take these steps to starve the narcissist and kickstart your recovery journey, even while they are still in your life. Oh, hell no. It isn't worth it. It isn't. And your children deserve peace and harmony. Don't show them that and make them think that's normal because it's not. And look for a soul or a mate who's just like that because they feel comfortable in that. It's not healthy. They can't thrive. How can they go to school and study when they have to deal with worries and all those like low vibe issues? Don't do that to your child. Educate yourself. In the first instance, make it your personal mission to become your own expert on NPD, narcissist personality disorder. It is a disorder. I'm glad that there's I don't like labels, but hey, call a spade a spade. And associate manipulation tactics. Read as much as you can, books, articles, blog posts, listen to podcasts, join support groups, check out YouTube. Whatever you can get your hands on to educate yourself, do it now. Do it yesterday. Check out the page Recommended Wisdom on the site for recommended literature that is guaranteed to gift you with many eureka moments. How to talk to a narcissist so they can't hurt you. Here's exactly what you should be saying to your narcissist so they can't hurt you. Yeah, call the police, record everything. You got your cell phone on you. Becoming conversant with the plays used to undermine you will make it that much easier for you to identify when it is being applied to you. It also reminds you that it isn't you. It isn't your fault. Don't let them try to, you know, maybe you've been married a while and they know your secrets, that they abuse that. They try to anything that they know how to hurt you, they will. If you got to heal from that, so you can give them the middle finger. And it isn't you. This information teaches you about the elements of predictability in their behavior. Arm yourself and get ready for your next step. Two, observe like a curious scientist. This phase is about beginning to neutralize your naturally higher emotive reactions and hence shift the bonds of power the abuser has over you, having started with increasing knowledge that it is not you. You've already begun. Good. Someone's already begun to, this could possibly be attorneys, court, collaborating, therapist, counselors, mediator, something that is helping to handle the problem, and that's them. And don't give in to that. Don't, don't, especially if you're in a custody case. So, this information teaches you about the elements of predictability in their behavior. Arm yourself and get ready for the next step. Observe like a curious scientist. This phase is about beginning to neutralize. Amen. That's being in your heart center and with your use your gut feelings, your divine intuition. This phase is about beginning to neutralize your naturally higher emotive reactions and hence shift the bonds of power the abuser has over you, having started with increasing knowledge that it is not you. It is not you. It is not you. You've already begun. The second action to complement the internal transformation is to practice adopting the stance of observing like a curious scientist the behaviors of your narcissist. That's the narcissist up in their head, only thinking of themselves. When engaging with them, you begin to notice you are feeling that agitated, anxious, frightened, unsafe inner state. Don't do it. You can be sure that they are applying one of the manipulation tactics you've educated yourself on. Have your cell phone record and be ready to have 911 ready to hit dial. So now it's time for you to pause and begin observing. Ask yourself which of the tactics it might be and watch them go for it. Yeah, read them like a book. I can. Practicing this reinforces that you are copying narcissistic abuse, and it is not you again, no matter what they offer you. And all the mean things they called you and then they apologize for it, they really meant it. And they're laughing behind your back. All the games that they're playing, they're not going to let you know how to um, set give up their secrets. They'll teach you how to play other people, but never to get one up on them. Nope, because they'll be playing you the whole time. Lies after lies after lies after lies after lies. Not real. The karmic is not real. Starve the narcissist. Remaining under attack is not an option. It is time for you to disentangle, starve the narcissist, and protect yourself starting now. Let them know, hey, you're not the one to be played. And you can see right through their bullshit a mile away, thousands, 10,000s of miles away. Having prepared yourself with steps 1 and 2, now is the time to stop one behavior and start a new one. Stop explaining yourself, please. Time to shine the light of the curious scientist on yourself. How many times a day do you find yourself justifying every little thing to your abuser? Don't. I'd rather hit my head with a freaking hammer. than explain to someone who doesn't listen. Every little thing to your abuser. How do you feel when you do this? Is it programmed reaction where you don't even think about it being necessary to explain yourself? Or does it come from a reflective mind place where you think they deserve an explanation? No, they don't. They don't. They're just hoping to get a piece of your money because they don't care about you and all those mean things they said about you, and they pretend that they want you back, but they're just laughing behind your back. Haha, what an idiot, what a dummy. Yep, that's what they're doing. Yeah, and God is seeing it all. The universe is breaking them down. So, what's it going to be? You're going to close the chapter and start a new, a happy life for you. The narcissist should too, if they want peace and harmony, but they don't. They need to heal. Everyone needs to heal. I hope and pray they change and make their life better. Get out of jail. Maybe jail will be good. In prison, they'll get the help they need. Think twice before they don't think. They're not thinking. They're not using their brain when they open their mouth. They're not, where's their heart? Find it on the freeway. How many times do you? So it is a programmed reaction. So Kathy O'Brien, deprogram that. Know yourself, not them. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure them out. Use your energy and time to heal. Know yourself, your dislikes and likes. Obviously, that's not nice how they're treating you. You don't like that. You don't like them. Okay. So just get real. Where you don't even think about it being necessary to explain yourself. Or does it come from reflective mind? Mindful place. Yes, be mindful, be careful. Use your divine psychic ability. Be mindful. Where you think any deserve an explanation, someone feels bored, but they're not noticing 3 cups here. Okay. And there's a cup being handed by divine. Are they noticing the gift from divine? If you're reading this, automatic justifications are likely to be the primary form of the communication from you to your abuser because you have been programmed that this is what is expected of you. No, it's not. It's not normal. It's not nice. And if that person worked, if you were their boss, would you hire them? Would you want them to be in customer service? Huh? Because they're not service to others. They're service to their own greedy ass. Cut their ass. Or does it come from a reflective, mindful? Okay, I read this. If you are reading this, automatic justifications are likely to be the primary form of communication from you to your abuser because you have been programmed that it is what is expected of you. Well, change it. Take a picture of this. I deserve peace, harmony, and to be happy. And so does my child. I deserve peace and harmony and to be happy. And so does my child. I deserve to have peace and harmony and to be happy. I deserve to have someone loyal, who's truthful, who I can trust. And that ain't easy. And you definitely cannot trust a narcissist. And the Queen of Swords says the truth. Give me the truth. She's intelligent, can't be played. No way. But she's fair. See her hands out. I'll hear you. and give you back truth with respect and dignity, period. But not to play a game like talking with a judge, court of law. So relating this is what this way, whether your narc is your partner, parent, colleague, or friend, leaves you feeling very small and worthless. Okay, well, I believe in enjoying the little things in life that are priceless. Smelling a rose, um, a walk on the beach, walking my dogs. I'm very simple. Um, but if someone tries to make you feel small and worthless, less than them, that's a different story, right? We have to look at the context. And that's bullshit because everyone is made special and has self worth and does a lot. There's a lot of good. Focus on all your good things you do, not the lack things. You need to deprogram yourself because that is the programming of the narcissist to control you with emotions and one up you or making fun of you and trying to make you feel self conscious and stuff like that. No, I like a man that could say, fuck off. I know myself. I love myself. And you know what? Get away from me, you piece of shit. You want to try and belittle me and make me feel worthless? Who the fuck are you? That's my second drink. I'm not drunk. I am sober. I am back. Reading that is killing my buzz because it's pissing me off because I do not put up with that. No way. Stand in your defense. Divine says find something new and creative that's better for you. A gift from God again. Boy, there's lots of signs and synchronicity from divine. I hope this person is paying attention. So deprogram yourself like Kathy O'Brien did with her healing time to heal PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, where she was mind controlled, MK Ultra, with torture. Okay. And food starved her. It's time for you to get good karma. Justice is watching. And this is the karma card. Two of Wands. Pay attention to what is really going on. And that's the truth. The King of Swords, determined king who sits on his throne and knows himself, knows better, is grown up. Or this is the outcome, ending up just like the narc. And in about a year and a half, you keep it up. Um, I don't know. Maybe the narc will want like an insurance policy on your life and do something corrupt. If they're that evil, obviously they don't give a shit about anyone else. So sad. And Divine says Archangel Gabriel's watching and called judgment. It's time to wake up. See all the people coming out of their coffins. It's time to wake up because judgment has been called. And on the narc, too. Everyone's under judgment. And Divine will have victory. Whoever listens to Divine. and turn your karmic wheel from upside down to right side up. Heal and change. And get away from all the narcissistic, toxic people in your life and listen to Divine. This is what divine is saying. You've got to act, not want, literally. God is literal. He literally put our babies to be born, literally. Divine literally put the planets in our solar system. God literally put the sun in the sky so our crops can grow and we can eat. God literally puts karma in our lives when we're not listening. We're doing something wrong. And that's the final draw when someone's not listening to their spirit guides and they're not listening to their angels, they're not listening to their ancestors, their ascended masters, their loved ones on the other side. They go to God in spiritual court and say, we tried, but we're exhausted. This person is too hard headed, too stubborn, too stuck in their ways, doing the same thing, creature of habit, and won't listen to us. So divine gets involved. And you know what? Your will turns upside down because of the judgment and um, goes through karmic cycles and will burn everything down to the ground. Every project, everything. And all the energies sent out will be sent back. If you're a twin flame, the positive twin flame can send healing to the other twin flame that possibly is with a karmic. And that twin flame goes to their twin flame and apologizes. That will bring at least their life back into balance. Or even text. That will at least bring balance. And Archangel Michael said he'll turn the wheel halfway on the fence, lighten the load a little bit. You want completely upright? Divine says, good karma, listen, heal, get rid of toxicity, get rid of all the issues that the this is the truth. Sit in your power, sit in your throne, determination for the truth of what um, divine is. You won't listen, so divine is going to materialistically make it obvious. Experience it. Sad but true. Take it up with divine. But the other twin is on the panel, and there are spiritual judges, high ranking star seeds, high ranking um, in the spirit realm, earth angels, twin flames, um, for your best and highest good. This is because when you are in this cycle, you are giving away your power. You are agreeing you owe them whatever it is they are brainwashing you into handing over. It is essentially a grade supply for your narc. Is that for your best and highest good? I don't think so. Start using a non defensive statement. This is similar to stopping the endless explanations in that your mindset must be in the same place of seeking to unhook and disengage with the games, where chronic justifying is a largely preemptive strike. Empresses and emperors don't have time to play games. Been there, done that, can see right through it miles away. You know, the whole walking on eggshells thing, non defensive statements are about what to do when actually under attack. And the manipulations are coming thick and fast at you. Why? 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 Why put up with that? I don't get it. Wake up. I'm not going to drive myself nuts trying to understand a nutty, not mentally stable narcissist. That's for their psychiatrists. They get paid the big bucks to do that. Or chronic justifying is a largely preemptive strike, just in case the narc may react badly to any given situation. You know the whole walking on eggshell thing. Don't even bother. Non defensive statements are about what to do when actually under attack and the manipulations are coming thick and fast at you. Some examples of non defensive statements are: I'm sorry you don't approve of XYZ, narcissist. You are absolutely entitled to your opinions, narcissist. I accept that your perception is that I am XYZ. This one isn't about agreeing with them. It is about stating that you are no longer getting into the word salad hell anymore. Damn straight. I'm sorry you are angry, hurt, etc. Okay, so it's the word salad hell. I hear you feel angry or hurt, etc. I hear what you're saying. That is interesting. I see. It's a good idea to practice these in regular interactions to counter the programming and ease your comfort with using them when needed with your narc. Don't even get a narc, and if you have one, get rid of it. It needs to heal. You got this. It's a good idea to practice these in regular interactions to counter. Who wants to live like this? Where's the good endorphins? Where's the feel good chemicals? That's why people having to deal with narcissists self-medicate and get their addictions, not only from possible spell work to control, they usually turn to spell work to control any means of control because they're out of control. They haven't healed. They need to find happiness within them. We need to get out in the sun, out in nature, ground ourselves. When we're grounded and down to earth, then that's a part of being happy. Keeps our mind stable, our emotions stable. We get those good brain chemicals, the serotonin, the endorphins that no chemicals could ever replace, or alcohol, or drugs. When our body produces it naturally, free. Look at all the money you'll save. And you won't age as fastly. Dealing with a narcissist causes wrinkles. Who wants that? And that's the truth. Bullshit a mile away. Don't. You got the sword of truth and focus. Like my son on the other side, invisible man, Stephen, focus. With the archangels. How sharp the tip of a sword of truth is on a tiny star. That's how focused we need to stay in this mind frame. So, if you are also codependent, these are also likely to generally be useful in relationships other than with your narc. Okay, so I understand, like, my significant other and I, we have we depend on each other to have each other's backs and be best friends and talk and stay connected. That's not a codependency, though. We depend on each other or sharing the kids back and forth. Okay, so my ex-husband and I, we lived across the United States, and um, we would talk about plane tickets, but it was strictly business, and that's it. Um, when I got the tickets to for the kids to be there, send them a copy of it. or text it, and he would be there to pick them up with, they would have unaccompanied minor tickets where they sat there with the flight attendant and they were watched. We hand them to the flight attendant, and the flight attendant babysits them until they get there, and they don't leave the kid's side until the dad was there to pick them up, and vice versa. When he sent the kids back to me, when I got there was a flight attendant standing with them, and I would pick them up, and that's how that works. And we did that since Stephen was in first grade, or actually, no, he got custody. Tammy was one. Well, actually, she was really young. It was before she turned one when we separated, and Stephen was two. So, yeah, we did that for years and years and years. I guess I'm kind of a pro at it. Until they got teenagers, they got really mouthy and they got to make their own choices. And I'm glad. So, acknowledging if you are generally be useful in relationships other than with your narc. Ugh, I don't like that your narc. Like, you know, no, the narc is an adult and the narc needs to grow the F up. God, we need to be happy on our own, taking care of ourselves, and let someone who is mature and healthy and mentally stable and balanced only be around you. So, acknowledging that these patterns of relating may be particularly challenging for you to break. No, as I say, you don't have to light the fire in my ass. I can call it a mile away. No, I come from a family of strong women, and but also loving and nurturing. So, my grandparents, my mom was 15 when she got married, so she was very headstrong. So, focus on your goals, reclaiming your power, freedom, and life joy. Hold these in your heart, mind, and soul. Yes, your soul. You're okay. You know yourself. You don't come from the hurt and pain. You don't. You come from love and joy and peace and creation. We're co creators, children of God. Hopefully, if you haven't abused your gifts with karmic black magic and shit like that, and your gifts aren't put in spiritual jail, then heal and cleanse and get right with God. Use them as a mantra to empower you as you take these vital steps in unhooking from the narc, not your narc. The narc is an adult and needs to act like one. Put your big boy and big girl pants on and grow up. That's what I have to say to narcs. Warning: when you starve the narcissist, supply is being withheld from them. The narc will not like your inner transformations. Too bad. Sad but true. Get real. They don't care what they do to you. So maybe it's time to teach them to grow the fuck up and be nice. Narcs, be nice or deal with the police because that's how I deal with narcs. 911. I don't want no narcs coming to my house and talking to me or texting me, I'm your ops or any kind of bullshit like that, or I ain't playing. So it's not about making them happy. No, they can make themselves happy. We're adults. It is about making you happy. To get to that place, you must take steps to protect yourself, absolutely, and move towards freedom. Um, we are ready freedom, okay? Especially if you're a veteran. We fought for freedom. We will give our lives for freedom, and it's going to stay, especially in our own lives. You are strong. You are courageous. You are so very worthy. You can do it. And that's in capitals. Please leave a comment below with your insights on how to emotionally unhook and starve the asshole narcissist who is a spoiled, entitled, they think, brat. And any advice to those who are in the process of educating themselves on narcissistic abuse. Sharing and encouraging others is so very necessary to help all of us on our journey of recovery. Yes, and be supportive and help others who think that they have to put up with that bullshit because that's what it is, bullshit. And Divine says that's the truth. Damn it. Show them the strength of intelligence, of divine guidance. And I'll tell you what, you'll be able to call out an art. Not only if you work on your divine guidance, your gut feelings, listen to it. It will save you a lot. It'll save you a lot. Okay. So I hope this helps you. And if the narc feels they have to win at all cost, get an attorney. Tell your attorney. Talk to God. Call judgment on them. Yep. Get your spiritual guides. And that's how that works. Let's do an oracle card of sacred destiny, something. Let's rise above the ghetto. Let's rise above the Jerry Springer headache and go into 5D love and enlightenment. Okay? It's hot. All right. Air plug. Yeah. Okay. So sacred destiny. Holy Spirit, show us something nice and a breath of fresh air, peace, harmony, all the good stuff that normal people live like. Wow. Hi, Ben. I'm sorry I didn't see you because I was reading that article. But thank you for being here. Hope you're having a nice night. Oh, thank you. Illumination. Illumination. Yes. Illuminate. Like the sun comes out and you can see the truth, right? Nothing to hide. It's all been illuminated. All the secrets are out. So very nice. Okay. So that's our sacred journey is to find out the truth. Oh, yeah. Let her know that. Call her. I would say straight out, stop gaslighting me. You know, call him out on it. So let's take a look at a twin flame lovers oracle. Okay. Let's look at the high vibes. Love is the highest vibe of creation, right? God, divine, created with love, the highest vibration. Yeah. I send love vibes to the demons and they explode. The light irritates the demons. They can't take it. They turn to dust. So, oh, very sweet. Okay. So, kindness, right? Loving, warm, fuzzy kindness, not cold, prickly, um, evil assholes. Let's look at the highest vibrations of love. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life, or of life and love. Beautiful. Ooh. All right. A little kinky. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Right. That's why we need to be around who we do like, not don't like. Right. And it's a win win for everyone. Aw, and in the moon, so emotional and chill. That's beautiful. I got you, baby. Embrace through each other. You find the missing pieces. So sweet. Okay. So for the twin flames, let's see the twin flame oracle flame. The rose quartz. Came with the rose quartz, which is a lot. Pink. Sweet pink. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Your daughter will get a little lesson early in life about what that manipulation tactic is, and it ain't cool. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, we gotta help each other out, right? Knowledge is power. And turning our pain into power when we can just the narcissists think that they're smarter, that they're outsmarting us. I mean, how exhausting is that? Okay, so communication. That's right. I take no crap either. You're welcome. Sweet. Thank you, Ben. So 11, which is a twin flame number, right? 11, 11, two twin flames. Communication. When we're talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterward, I'm not even sure why I said them. Okay. Well, hopefully, it's from the heart, right? We can just be open and honest. And hey, I mean, like, I don't have a problem with being vulnerable because it's like I'm myself. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, you know? It's like, and if there's a marriage, prenup. So, ooh, patterns. My ego is fragile to criticism and rejection. I've created walls to protect myself. Okay, because probably they had a narcissist that they were dealing with. So, you know what? Trust is, join the club. Everyone's have has to be careful. We have to be careful who we trust because there's always maybe some shyster out there that wants to they don't have good intentions. So that's why it's best to just go slow and get to know each other, and then that love will just unfold and it'll happen, right? But if you rush into something too fast without knowing each other, then that's not love. That is just an illusion, right? Especially if they're doing spell work. That's definitely illusion that doesn't last. So when you wake up to it, you know they're doing spell work. And that breaks the spell right there, number one. And then we call in our angels and divine guidance called judgment. And definitely spiritual court will handle the rest. And every day, clean your energy, protect your energy, pull your energy back. And your angels are here for you. Just ask. Definitely divine. That's already in us, right? With our electricity and our love that keeps our heart beating. So I say I'm married to divine. And divine will let me know who my true soulmate is, who has my best and highest good intentions. And it will go to show, right? You have it just, you know, takes time. So with the ego is fragile. So this person has healing to do because if you're working on a relationship of love, then there's no ego. Okay. I mean, like a little bit of an ego is okay, like we want to. We have to live in 3D. I mean, let's get real, but we need to balance it with 5D, our love and happiness, because life is short. And hey, the only way we get rewarded by God is living by God. So you want to crappy life with a narcissist, being freaking strung out with um, PTSD all the time, well, your life is going to be numbered because, or you can heal. We can heal. Miracles happen. 10 mirrors. Our inner guidance is clear, but our ego is resisting it. Again, the stupid ego. It's not real, right? And it's 10, not 11. It's less than 11. So draw another card to clarify what you both might be resisting. Okay. Well, twin flames mirror each other. So I'm sending peace and harmony and prayers of protection and healing to my twin flame and to wake up to his divine guidance because since we're twin flames, we have the same gifts. He just needs to realize, because we're the same soul, he needs to realize that he is worthy and listen to his divine guidance, and he'll have the same gifts that I have. We both have the same thing. We're like the same soul. So there's no difference. He's a healer too. He just don't know it because he's been listening to the bullshit of narcissists and jealous karmic friends and jealous karmic family members who tell lies about me and do everything to manipulate him. And it's just so ridiculous. Really, really ridiculous. I gotta wipe my eyes. Get real, huh? Okay, so the mission. I see you are working to create change, and I'm proud of what you are accomplishing. I want to work on mission with you. And that's the way it should be. Seven, number of protection, divine protection. And yeah, that's what twins are. That's what our soul contract is, right? And um, to work on the mission together for humanity. Here's another one, three, and that's the life path number of teaching, right? I'm a teacher and I watched you change and grow so much. I'm trying to release my attachment to identity so I can change too. Yes. Um, so right. And then you can teach it how you did it, right? Um, and this is what I gave my kids. I definitely would take them to the library and read to them. And being a good mom is being a good teacher and always putting myself last. A good mother always puts themselves last, their children first. A good father puts their children first, not their addictions, not their toxicity, not their you know, if they want a dominatrix, okay, get a nice dominatrix. One that's gonna respect you and uplift you, not be freaking castrating you and being a backstabber, stealing from you, blackmail, um, bribery, ca I mean, it's just not good, okay? Not healthy choice, right? And you want healthy choices, right? So is a narcissist a healthy choice? I don't think so. So why is homie playing that? You know, and get some cameras around your house. Get some cameras on your car, your tires, your brakes. Get a lock. You can get a lock on your hood. You can get a lock on your what do you call it? There's that lock you can put on your steering wheel to protect your car. Get a um, put it in a garage, and get and lock your garage door. Extra security if you um, have to be where she knows where you are or he knows where you are. I mean, who wants to live like that in PTSD? Okay, so get your custody court taken care of, dot your I's and cross your T's, and do the right thing. But hey, those karmic toxic friends aren't helping you, they're jealous of you. And there's, even family members, you know, I think there was one friend or two friends, maybe three, who, like, some people would talk to, you would tell your business to, and then they go behind your back and tell the narcissist. And yeah, so in a way, this is like divinely orchestrated, and it is divinely orchestrated to um, awaken, to open your eyes to the truth. And because it's also spiritual awakening. You know, Kundalini happens once the twin flames are together, and they do have a sexual connection. The Kundalini triggering happens, and that's the intense feelings, and that's why, like, mostly the masculines or the feminines, whoever's in the masculine energy, because women can. And there's a couple on, they have a YouTube channel where his wife has holds the masculine energy. She was the runner, and he had the psychic ability, the husband. So he was holding the feminine energy, the yin, and she was the yang. And the runner chased him. I guess after 6 months, um, she called him and said, "Hey, I miss you." So um, they got back together, and they ended up getting married. And they talk about their story, and they do readings, and they have twin flame classes and a YouTube thing, and getting their story out like we're supposed to do. So, um, whether you're together or not, or there's a lot that just move on to a divine soulmate who's got their third eye open and spiritually awakened. Still, telling their story and how to heal, right? Because this twin flame journey really is about healing, whether you're together or not. So, um, it's it's still a mission, and no matter what, divine has always got our back, so we're never alone. No way, no way. So with this 3, here's another 3, a teaching lesson. So patterns. These feelings overwhelm me, and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run away from you because of it. Well, this is normal with the masculine energy, the yang energy, whether you're a female with the yang of the soul or the male with the yang of the soul. So it's normal. It's part of the healing journey. And just start to doing the research, self discovery, right? Getting to know ourselves, what we don't like, here's what we do like. And here's 11, a nice 11, a twin flame, happy number. I'm seeing, okay, so messages and trust. I'm seeing synchronicities like your name or 1111 and working out what they mean. So that's beautiful. So someone out there who's a yin or a yang energy is on their healing journey. So congratulations, and seeing what is all about. We are star seeds. We do have galactic families helping us and watching over us too. And we also are earth angels from higher dimensions. I'm from the ninth dimension. And um, yeah, pretty cool, right? So, good job, you guys. And I hope this helps you. And I wish you peace and harmony and lots of protection. And remember, we have rights. We have people who died for civil rights. We have people who did our human rights, right, with Dr. Martin Luther King. So we are worth it, and we are deserving no matter what. Don't take nobody's bullshit, okay? Because if not you, then who? God bless. Love you. Thank you for being here, Ben. And thank you for your like and for your subscription. Okay, Star Seeds. Peace out. I'm going to get back to work and move my furniture and dust. Do my dusting off.